Chloe, welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today I'm out in beautiful Idlewild, California, and as you can see we have the Tacoma kind of set up for some camping today. Now I haven't had a lot of time lately to spend outdoors, let alone go camping, so I'm super grateful to spend this opportunity to go camping in nature, and I just wanted to get on here real quick and show you guys a quick tour of my basic camping setup for my truck and show you guys some stuff that I brought. Today's video is brought to you by Techron. Later on in the video, I'm going to talk about a couple of different ways that Techron can help you extend the lifetime of your vehicle. But for right now, I first wanted to show you guys an outfit of the day because I recently picked up some new clothing that'll help me for all my outdoor adventures. In a lot of my videos, you guys see me work with my hands because I'm working on mods and stuff, and a lot of you actually ask me about what watch I have. This is a baby G-Shock. It's basically the same as the regular G-Shock watch, except it's a little bit smaller because my wrist is smaller. I've had this watch for a couple of years now. Cody has chewed on it ever since he was born. I've gone rock climbing with it and scratched it. I take it with me to go swimming. I basically have it for all of my outdoor adventures and while I'm working on my truck, and this thing has really lasted me a long time, and I expect it to last even longer. It's a simple watch, but it's nice and durable and I like it. A lot of you also ask about the compass on it. That's basically an add-on that you can get that just attaches to the strap. I also got these brand new pants that I wanted to show you guys. I absolutely love them and I think they're so cool because they have all these fun little zippers and stuff for my keys. You can make them more or less breathable if you want. And they also have these reinforced knee pads, which is really nice because when I'm out on the trails or going camping or whatever, we're kneeling down a lot on the dirt, either to air up tires or set up the tent or whatever. So having that extra padding there is really nice. They're from this place called Revolution Race, who's known for their Swedish design and quality for hiking pants. And fun fact, my dad lived in Scandinavia for 2 to 3 years, so we were visiting Iceland, Sweden, and Finland quite a bit, and I can tell you that the quality of clothing up there is just top notch. So I absolutely love these pants and I just thought they were really cool. They're great for outdoor adventures like this and I just wanted to show them to you guys. Anyways, now let me show you guys all the stuff I brought for my truck for camping. So I think the biggest thing I have here for my camping setup is my right line tent, which goes over my truck bed, as you can see. Now I've made a video about this tent before and how to set it up and some of its features, so you can check that out if you want more information. I'll have it linked down below. But basically this is just a really simple tent you can set up if you have an open truck bed. It took me about 20 minutes to set up all myself and it just packages up normally like a normal tent. A lot of you guys who are regular viewers on the channel may be wondering why I don't have a more permanent tent setup or like a rooftop tent like a lot of other Tacoma people do, and basically the answer is that I use this truck mostly for daily driving and for off-roading, and honestly and unfortunately I don't get the opportunity to go camping that much. I'd really love to, but it's just not something I do in my truck that often, so I don't really need a more permanent setup, so a setup like this tent is really just perfect for me. Compared to a regular tent, I like that this is high up. I can sleep in my truck bed, which is nice, and while it's quite small, I'm only 5'5", so it works out really well for me and my dog Cody. Inside my tent, I have my deck system, which I'm going to open up all the drawers and show you guys everything I brought, but on top of the deck system, I actually have a pretty thin blow-up mattress. This is actually a mattress that's meant for like camping in the back of an SUV, so it's pretty thin and it's wide, but it's not too wide. It has 3 sections that are inflatable, but I only inflate 2 because that's what fits the length of my bed. I normally have a sleeping bag so that I can sleep on top of my mattress in my truck bed, but I actually don't have a sleeping bag right now, and since we're only camping for one night, I figured I'd just bring a blanket and I'd be fine. It's summertime, so it doesn't get too cold here in California. Another thing I wanted to mention is that this air mattress is size full, and I was able to fit that big of a mattress in the back of my truck bed because my deck sits above the wheel wells. It makes a greater surface area to sleep on. Now let me take you inside the tent so I can give you a little bit of a better view. So this is kind of a Chloe's eye view of what I see in the tent. It's not too big, there's not too many things. As you can see, I'm just on my mattress, which is on the deck. I still have quite a bit of room. My hand can't quite reach the ceiling unless I kind of lean up. But speaking of the ceiling, it's actually really beautiful that there's these two windows out here, and there's also an optional rain guard that you can put on the tent if it rains, but we're luckily not expecting any rain tonight, so I'm gonna leave these open. But you can basically kind of see what's outside, and I think that's just so beautiful. In terms of the mattress, I kind of have to sleep diagonal because if I sleep straight, my feet do hang out a little bit, so I just sleep like that. Now I do realize that this is not the most perfect and not the most ideal camping setup for everyone, especially taller people, but me being on the shorter side, it's really nice. I still consider this pretty luxury camping. It works for me and it's just short term, so I'm fine with that. I totally forgot, but not only are there windows at the top here, there's also windows on the side, which is really nice. Hi, Cody. Cody, come on! That was not very graceful, dude. Hey, lay down, lay down. Cody, lay down. Bye, Cody. So basically the way you close this tent is through this zipper right here. Oh, all right, come in before I close it. And then once you get it closed, this extra zipper right here is another little window. Yeah, you like the window? Now really quick before I get into the rest of the stuff I brought for me for this trip that's in my Tacoma, I wanted to take a minute to talk about today's video sponsor, Techron. I have just started to use Techron's complete fuel system cleaner on this truck, even though it's relatively new. Basically all I do is pour a bottle of this stuff into my nearly empty gas tank about every season or so, and doing this routinely is going to help increase my truck's lifespan. It's also going to optimize my truck's performance and maximize the MPG I can get out of my truck. I get a lot of questions on my channel about what I'm going to do with my truck and what my plans are, if I'm ever going to trade it in now that the newer 2022s are coming out. And to be honest, I absolutely love my Tacoma so much that I plan on keeping it forever. I don't ever see myself selling this particular truck. So because I plan to have my truck for as long as I can, or hopefully for forever, anything I can do that'll help maximize its lifespan, especially things that are just really easy to do, like using Techron's complete fuel system cleaner, I'm going to do along with my regular maintenance. If you want to get more details about Techron, you can check out techronclean.com, or you can check out one of my more recent videos where I talked about ways I maximize my MPG and use Techron's complete fuel system cleaner. It's been really cool seeing you guys send some pictures and videos of you guys using Techron in your trucks, and huge thanks to Techron for sponsoring today's video. So now I want to show you guys the rest of the things I brought for this short little camping trip, and everything that I brought, because the camping trip was pretty short, oh, here comes Cody, is basically all contained within my deck system, which I recently installed. So first up, if we check out the side of the deck, in the ammo cans, I don't have ammo, but on this side I just have a bunch of water. And on this side, I also have some more water, some Cliff Bars and other snacks that are in that box, and a sandwich for dinner. I think this ammo can storage is really cool. It's nice that it's all underneath this mattress. And just because this mattress isn't super wide, I can still access one side while I'm on the mattress, and I can just push it to the other side to access the other side. But for now, I'm just storing food and water in them. Now, if I open up my deck drawers, I have more stuff. So this side of my deck was really to store all of this stuff. So like my tent, my mattress, my blanket, and its associated pillows. So what's left in here are just like the cases to carry like the mattress and the tent. And I have the extra rain guard in this too. And that's pretty much it. That's all that's in this drawer because I tried to pack as light as possible and only bring things I absolutely needed. So this drawer is pretty uneventful. This drawer is a little bit more eventful because it is bigger and it has more things. Some of the stuff is stuff I just brought for this trip specifically, but other stuff is stuff I just normally keep in this deck drawer. So starting in this little storage compartment over here, I have this reflective collar for Cody, and it also has LEDs in it and lights up. And I know it doesn't look that bright on camera, but at night this thing is super bright. It also has like a flashing mode. So this is just a safety feature for him. It makes me feel really comfortable when he has this one on, especially at night. Thank you to my friend John who got this for me for him. I also have some paracord, which is just something I normally keep in here. This can come in handy, especially for camping, so I'm glad that I have this just in case I need it. I also have my Smittybilt small recovery shovel. This shovel just folds up small like this. But as you can see, it just opens up like this. Having a shovel is just really nice in case you get stuck, which is something that has happened to me with this truck before, and so this shovel has come in handy before. I like how small it is. It's pretty strong and durable. There's not too much to say about it because it's just a small shovel, but I really like it. The rest of the things I have in this drawer for now are my air hose for my air compressor, which actually is underneath the seat on the driver's side inside my truck. I have a whole video on that as well. I think it's a pretty cool setup. And then this is something new I just got for my air compressor. I think it's called the Easy Deflator. It's an actual accessory from ARB, and what it does is it removes the valve stem, so when you're airing down, you can air down really quickly. Then I have these ratchet tie downs, which are from a company called Rocket Straps. I like to keep this back here because when I'm tying stuff down to the bed, I need to be near the bed. So this is just kind of a convenience thing. So basically all that's in this bag are like maybe 10 different tie downs. And then this is Cody's very dirty water bowl, but basically it just pops out. And you can actually pop it out so that it's a little bit deeper as well if you need to put more water in it. I love these, and honestly they're one of the most necessary things I keep in my truck because I always want to make sure Cody's hydrated and has enough water and everything. So I got a 2-pack of these on Amazon for relatively an inexpensive price. If I can find it, I will also link these down below, and obviously everything else that I've showed you guys. Kind of along the same line of bowls, I actually have this bowl for Cody from Mossy Toyota. This was from Toyota in Pacific Beach, San Diego. They saw Cody when I brought him in for service of this truck one time, and they gave him this really cool travel bowl. So shout out to Mossy Toyota. This came in handy for the first time on this trip actually. Now this looks just like my ARB air hose. I keep grabbing my ARB air hose instead of this, but this is actually Cody's brand new leash. It's fluorescent for safety. It's short because a lot of the times he likes to run off, and I like to keep him on a short leash just in case sometimes. It's made of this silicone material, so the idea is that it's really easy to clean and it doesn't stink after a while. And this is really just his trail leash, so it's nice that it stays clean. I also packed him his puppy food in just a big Ziploc bag, and I have a little scooper over there just so I can measure out his food because he is still a puppy. And then the last thing I have in here is something that I always keep in here, and that's my DV8 traction boards. So that is pretty much it. This is how my truck is set up for some camping for today. And again, I didn't pack very much because we were all in here for a short amount of time. The sun is setting now, it's golden hour, so I think that means I better get going because we're gonna start a fire soon. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Let me know what you think about my kind of temporary camping setup for my Tacoma, and if you have any suggestions, as always, leave them in the comment section down below. Thank you to Techron for sponsoring today's video. If you want more information, again, check out TechronClean.com. If you want some more content from me, feel free to follow me on my Instagram. It is at ChloeKuoTaco. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.
Chance, you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, no way.
Yeah, well you actually helped out someone over here to get a dash cam.
Oh really? You have the Garmin dash cam?
Yeah, I was like,
oh my
that's
gosh.
exactly what I was